Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to continue implementing few more framework concepts before we start automating the test cases related to the logout functionality. So let's get started. Let's switch to this Eclipse IDE. In the last session, as we have seen, I have implemented this POI API where we have read the data-driven test related data from the Excel file. Okay, this Excel file. Now in this session, I'm going to implement something like listeners and extend reports. Okay, this is a topic. Now, these are the framework concepts I'm going to implement, and I'm going to take this framework to the next level by doing that. Okay, fine. So how to do that? First, listeners, guys. Okay, so I'll do one thing under src main Java. I'll create a new package with the name listeners. Okay, listeners pack or listeners. Okay, listeners with the name listeners I'll create. You can give any name, that's okay, the package name. Under this listeners package, I'll create another. Okay, I'll just create you know, a class. I'll give a user defined name. It can be my listeners or anything. Okay, I'll just say my listeners. You can give any name. I'm just giving my listeners. And this my listeners need to implement a predefined interface from TestNG library known as iTestListener. Okay, implements iTest listener. This interface we need to inherit, you need to import from the TestNG library, guys. Okay, and there are no errors or something here, even though this particular class, user-defined class, is implementing this iTest listener. Okay, there are some methods in the iTest listener which can be overridden here, but it's not compulsion because they are the default methods. So fine, what we can do here is while after implementing this iTest listener, select this here and go to source and say override implement methods option. And here you'll get all the options that you can override from this iTest listener interface. I need on finish, on start. This one I don't want. This one I don't want. On test failure I want. On test skipped I want. On test start I want. On test success I want. Only selected methods of the iTest listener interface I'm going to override in the my listeners. Okay. Then select OK and you'll get all these overridden methods. Remove these lines. Remove these lines, guys. Okay. Remove these particular lines. Remove all these lines. Okay. Done. Yeah. Once you have removed those, that whatever the default lines that are coming when you are importing these methods, I'm going to start with on test start. On test start, what I want to do with on test start is I want to okay, on test start, on test success, on test failure, on test skipped, on start, on finish. I'll start with on start. Okay, I'll take this on start to the beginning. Okay, on start. At the end, I'll have on finish. Once all the tests are run in this particular project, will this on finish will get invoked. This will get invoked in the beginning stage of the scripts getting running. Okay, in the beginning stage of the execution, this particular method will get invoked. In this on start, what I will do here is create, I want to generate an extend report here. Okay. For every script running, for every time you run the scripts in this particular project, I want to generate and report. Okay. I want to generate a report. So to generate a report, guys, it will not happen as it if you know it will happen. So what I have to do is I'll just go to this. Okay. I'll just go to here and say Arun Motori GitHub. Okay. I'll go to this GitHub link, select that and go to the repositories. Once I go to the repositories, I'll go to the, let's say, batch 3 framework or some framework I remember where I can get this code. I'll go to src. I'll go to main Java util and here it's not extend reporter.java is there. Open that. And here, do we need to really create a method class here and separate class and this kind of stuff? Do we really need? Or we can directly, you know, what you can do here is you don't have to remember all this code, guys. You don't have to remember all this code. Just copy this code, okay? Just copy this code, okay? If you know the process of how to get here, I just showed you, right? Just copy this code from this GitHub repo, okay? Copy this and come back and here go to the common utils and here paste that particular method in the common utils as part of another method. You paste it, okay? Control Shift F, and here public static extend reports. Okay, fine. Here, the problem here is you pasted the code, but this particular project doesn't have the extend reports related library is not there. That's the reason this kind of errors are coming. Okay, this extend reports, you are not able to import it. You are not able to import this extend reports class and the Spark reporter and all. You are not able to import it. The reason behind that is this particular project doesn't have the extend reports library. Though you have copied this particular method from somewhere in the, okay, somewhere in the internet where I showed you the path and all. You copied this. Okay, this project code also I'll upload and give it to you at the end of the session. I'll share the entire framework code that I created so far. Okay, don't worry. You can even copy from this project into your project also, not a big deal. But you don't have to spend a lot of time in, understanding all this stuff. Okay. Simply to generate an extend report, we need this particular method, and this particular static method you have to copy paste into the common utils. It should be there in the common utils. Okay. Fine. So for that to happen, what I'll do here is I'll go to the pom.xml file, and I'll go to the dependencies. Under the dependencies, I need to add the dependencies of the extend reports. For that to happen, I'll go to the MVN repository. I'll go to the website known as mvnrepository.com, and here search for extend reports. And here from event stack, you will get this extend reports, guys. Extend reports from event stack you have to take. Okay. Select this one, and here take the latest version and copy this. Click on that, it will get copied to the clipboard. Go to here and paste the dependency tags. Paste the dependency tags and organize it. Save all. Save all. That's it. The libraries of the extend reports will get downloaded automatically. Downloaded here. Okay. Fine. Now, once the libraries of the extend reports got automatically downloaded in the project, hold the mouse on this extend reports and import this extend reports from event stack. Okay. Hold the mouse on this and import this extend report Spark reporter from this. Okay, hold the mouse on this and import this extend Spark reporter config from the thing. After you get the library added to the project, you can overcome all these errors. Whenever you want to generate a extend report, right, you need to call this method, and it's a static method. I need to call this by using the class name common utils dot get extend report means it will generate. Okay, go to the my listeners and here write down common common utils dot generate or get extend report. Okay, get extend report. The return type will be extend reports. Okay, extend extend reports. For the mouse, create. Okay, here say report is equal to, okay, extend reports report is equal to, you can say otherwise. Copy this part and just like this you write and remove the double declaration. Now the next thing is that on start, right, you have to add some logs. How to add the logs here? To add the logs, we have to write something like report dot, what was that method? Report dot okay, here generate the report, and here the execution started, right? So some logs I need to write. I'll just let me check, guys. Okay, I also don't remember that. Okay, it's been a while. Fine, I'll do one thing. To do that, I'll just go to this. Where is that? Under test or something. Where do you have that? Listeners. I'll go to the listeners, and here I'll write down. Here I'll write something extend report. I'm just get extend report. That's it. On start, on test start, I need to start with. Okay. Here I'm not doing anything. Here I'm not going to write anything. From on test start, when a particular TestNG test method in this, any of these files get executed, right? This particular method will get invoked. And here what I have to do is report dot. I need to create the test. Okay. I need to create the test here. Okay. Create test. And what is the test name? Result dot get name, I think so. Okay. Result dot get name if I am not wrong. Yeah. Result dot get name. Create test. Correct. The return type will be extend test. So here I'll simply say extend test, I'll say is equal to, here extend report, I'll say extend report. Okay. Extend report. Copy this and paste it here and paste it here. It's better. It will be more readable. Extend test, I'll say. Create the extend test and make it global again. Copy this and make it global again. So remove this double declaration and here write down extend test dot log. Extend test dot log. Okay. So here I need to create an info log. I'll simply say status dot info. In this info log, I'll just write double quotes and write down here result dot get name, dot get name, test execution started. Okay. Result dot get name, test execution started. I'll write down. Okay. Test execution started, and you just close the circular bracket here as part of the logs. On test start, you have to write like this. And after that, on test, if the test, this particular started test may either pass, fail, or get skipped. So all the three of the things may happen. Okay. All of the three things may happen. Okay. Just give me a sec. Okay. So here, the test may pass, test may fail, test may get skipped. If the test is passed, so what we have to do if the test is passed? Simply we have to write extend test dot log. Okay, extend test dot log. That's not coming. Sorry, there is a mistake here. Extend. I need to write extend. Okay, then it will be okay. Extend test dot log. Then status dot here pass. I will say, and here I have to give a message saying that result dot get name, result dot get name, the name of the test. Get name means the name of the test, plus test got, passed. Okay, passed. Put a semicolon here, and here write down on failure you have to write down extend test dot log status dot fail, and here write down result dot get name, result dot get name plus test got failed. Okay. So like this, I'll put a log message saying, but log is not enough, guys. We have to take a screenshot here. Okay. Whenever a particular test fails, right, we have to take a screenshot here. How to take the screenshot? In order to take the screenshot, just logging is not enough. Okay. Just logging is not enough. So we have to take a screenshot and embed the screenshot in that extent report. Okay. After marking the test as fail, we also has to embed the screenshot into the extent report. How to do that? How to take a screenshot and embed that into the, so we already know what is the code for taking the screenshot, and also we have a reusable method in the common utils for taking the screenshot. Here we need to pass a driver and path to be copied, and yeah, and what I will do here is I'll create one more method similar to this. Here, instead of returning the driver here after taking the screenshot, instead of returning the driver, what I will do is I'll return the path. Okay. So here, this is a path, guys. Okay. So here, this is a path written, the path where the things are getting copied. So plus here I'll say string uh, destination dst screenshot path is equal to like this. I'll write, and this the destination screenshot file path. I'll just add it here. Inside this, I'll add the path, and here also I'll return the same thing. Okay, that's it. And the return type will be string. The return type will be string. Another variation of the text screenshot where the return type will be string. Let's save this and see what is happening. Error is coming here because there is a method having the same name. Here we should receive the WebDriver and path to be copied. We need to give the path where the screenshot need to be copied. Same screenshot and return path, I'll say. Okay, and return path. Return path. Okay, like this, I'll create a method. Fine. I need to call this method, guys. I need to call this method from my listeners. I need to call this method. After logging this, I have to say common utils dot take screenshot and return path. Put a semicolon here. Okay. And here it will return you the path. It will return you the path. Screenshot path. Screenshot path. That screenshot path I need to attach into the extend report. The screenshot part I need to attach into the extend report. Extend test dot add screen capture from path. And here I need to give the screenshot file path. That's it. This is what I need to do. But here I need to pass some arguments here, guys. It cannot be null. We have to pass something known as, first we have to pass a driver, and we have to pass the place, the path where uh, uh, you need to store the screenshot with the name and all. I'll just give the name of the path like this: double backward slash under screenshots folder, under the project, under the screenshots folder, under the screenshots folder, under the screenshots folder, under the screenshots folder, double backward slash. I want to save the screenshot with the help of the name result.get name, result plus result.get name is the name of the test name I'll give, and say dot png. Okay, dot png. And here I cannot pass the driver here, guys. Here I cannot directly pass the driver. I need to get the driver from this particular listener method. Need to retrieve the driver from the project. How to get that? How to get the driver, guys? How to get the driver? In order to get the driver, I have to use the result. Result dot, some methods will be there. I don't remember the methods though. Result dot, what is the name of the method? Okay, if I don't remember that, how to retrieve the driver by using this listener method is something that I'm going to show you here. Let's go to the project and let me show you on test failure. Here we'll log it, and then yeah, here is the thing, guys. Okay, in order to get that, result dot get test class dot get real class get declared field dot get. Okay, like this we have tried the entire stuff. Result dot get test class, is that? Yes. Dot get real class. After get real class, you have to say dot get declared field dot get declared field. I don't remember this. Okay, as whenever I need, I'll just copy paste from somewhere, or I'll type like this. And here I have to use driver. From where I need to get the driver? From the this particular login and register files, I need to get the driver. I need to make this WebDriver public, guys. To make that happen, I need to make the driver public. And here in the register.java also, need to make this WebDriver as public. Then only this driver will be accessible by the listener methods. Okay. So if you are retrieving the driver from this individual files, then the driver need to be public. Okay. Driver declaration should be public. Then dot get result dot result dot get instance, put a semicolon here, result dot get instance, and it should return you the driver here. It should return you the driver. After you typecast this object with a WebDriver thing, it will return you the driver. Okay. Okay, import this WebDriver from Selenium library, and you got the driver here, and you declare the driver here. Copy this, and okay, you got the driver there. You got the driver. Can declare the driver on the top. That's okay. I don't know whether you need this anywhere else. I don't think you need this driver anywhere else. So you can keep it here itself. You don't have to make it global. But here you have to surround this with try catch block. Okay. Multiple try catch blocks came. I don't have to make this. Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't have to make this too complicated. I'll simply write exception E, and remove all these things. Remove all the multiple catch blocks. I'll remove. This is enough. Okay. So whatever the exception comes, that will come here. That's okay. And we'll take the screenshot. And here we need to pass the driver, guys, and driver need to be assigned with null here, so that the issues will be gone. Yeah, this is a code we have tried in the on test failure method. If the test fails, automatically screenshot will be taken, and screenshot will be attached to the extend report also. Okay. Now, if a particular test gets skipped, what we have to do? Extend test dot log of status dot log dot status dot skip status dot skip, and here write down result dot get name plus test got skipped. Test got skipped. Put a semicolon here. Test got skipped. I'll write down. Okay, simple. I don't have to do anything else. On finish, what I have to do on finish? I have to push all this extent reports. Okay, logs I have had. I need to flush them. Okay. So for that to happen, I have to simply say extend report dot flush method you need to call. Okay. On finish, you have to flush all these logs into the report. Okay. After flushing that, if you really want to automatically launch the extend report, Okay, if you really want to automatically launch the extend report, there is a line, guys. I don't remember the line, but yeah, this is the line desktop dot get desktop dot browse browse. In the browse, you have to say extend report file dot what is this to URI. Okay, where the extend report file will be created. Where the extend report file will be created, we'll go to the this common utils and see where exactly the extend report will be created. We'll come to know extend reports will be created under the reports under with the name TN extend report is the name. Okay, so this is the location where the extend report will be created. Copy this path where the extend report will be generated. Just go there and okay, give the same path, file extend report file is equal to file extend report file is equal to new file of new file of give that path, put a semicolon here, give a semicolon here, and hover the mouse and import this file from java.io package and give this extend report file dot to URI you need to call. Okay, and here you need to surround this with try catch block. Okay, that's it. So this is how simple we need to. You see, after the extend report is created and all the results got added, automatically it will launch the extend report, guys. This particular code will automatically launch the extend report from the place where it got generated. So we have successfully implemented the extend reports and listeners in this particular session. Okay, and what else we have to do here is there is still one more thing that we have to do, that is we have to go to the testng.xml file. In the testng.xml file, open the testng.xml file and make sure that this register.java is mentioned and also login.java is mentioned here. Okay, we need to give the path here, tutorialsninja.test.register, tutorialsninja.test.login is there. Both the files are there here. Apart from that, we need to add the listeners also. Okay, here, listeners, listeners, okay, listeners, sorry, let me write it again, type it again, listeners tags. Under that listener, we need to add listener, listener, then class hyphen name, thing that is class hyphen name is equal to, I need to give the path of that listener. Okay, what is the path of the where the listeners are available under src main java under listeners tag they are available. I'll simply say listeners dot my listeners. Okay, teners. This is enough. Let's see whether this is going to work or not. Let's run this testng.xml file. If you want to generate the extend reports and listeners to work, you have to run the scripts. You should not run the scripts individually from this test under the test package. You should not right click and run. Rather, you have to run this testng.xml file going ahead. Okay, run the testng.xml file as a suite and see whether all the tests will run. It will take a while, guys. For all the tests to run, it will take a while. Let the script run. Let's say in the Firefox browser only, let the scripts run. That's okay. It's a good browser. Let's see till where it will go. The scripts are running anyhow. The scripts are running anyhow. So few framework concepts we have implemented and we are running all the tests related to the okay project now. Okay, let's see whether everything is working fine. If they are failing, they have to fail properly. This time we should get an extend report, guys. Automatically at the end of the scripts got executed, an extend report should be generated and launched automatically for us. Okay, we'll see what will happen here. Okay, we'll see what will happen. All the tests are running one by one. All the register and login tests will be running. Okay, good number of tests we have. It will take a while, that's okay, but ultimately we should see the extend report getting generated here at the end of the script. Okay, so a lot of improvement we have done in the framework. We have taken the framework to the next level in this. Okay, so this much is enough, guys. If this works fine, this much is enough. We will implement few more framework concepts, but at this point of time, we'll stop the framework concepts. If this is working fine, we'll stop the framework concepts, and in the next sessions, we are going to start automating the logout functionalities. Okay, we'll automate some test cases, and after a while, again, we'll implement few more framework concepts, or we'll improvise our framework, whatever it may be. Okay, so like that, we are going to plan, guys. We're not going to implement all the frameworks at a go. Rather, when we keep on automating the scripts, in meanwhile, I'm going to implement some framework concepts and get the things done. Okay, so let's see till where it goes. Let's see till where it goes. A lot of things we can implement in the frameworks. A lot of things we can implement in the frameworks and make our project mimic the other projects that are there in the market. Okay, other like frameworks, it's following the proper industry standard frameworks, we can see. Let's see till where we can go here. I'm trying to implement as much as possible here as part of the framework concepts and all. We can improvise our framework, we can make the things better. A lot of things are there, okay? A lot of things are there. Every time we create some automation tests, we'll improvise a framework and take the framework to the next level. And here we are batch running our tests by using testng.xml file. We are batch running our tests where both the tests related to the register and the tests related to the login functionality are getting running now. Few tests will fail. That's okay if they are, really if there is a defect in the application, if they are failing or then it should fail. Okay. Otherwise, the test need to pass. But they have to give the proper results. Okay. We should get the proper results here. That's the main thing that we have to focus. Scripts are still running. Let's wait. It will take a while, guys. It will take a while for the test to complete running. That's okay. We have to patiently wait for all the tests to run and see whether the extent report is getting generated and automatically getting launched at the end of the running of the tests. Okay, because we have implemented the listener methods and extent reports in this session. In the last session, we have implemented POI API for reading the data, test data that is required for the data-driven testing in our framework, okay, our project. We have implemented the POI API library in the last session. In this session, we implemented the extent reports. Okay, still the tests are still running. Okay, another test of register functionality is running now. Okay, the tests are still running. Okay, they are still running. Let's wait. After register test, login test also should run. Okay, tests are running. Looks like we are going to get a good report here. Okay, because we are running a lot of tests and we should get a very good report containing a lot of tests with the results. If some test fails, we should get the screenshots. Many things should happen here, guys. Okay, many things should happen here. as part of the test. We definitely should be excited to see the report here at the end of the test running. We should be excited to see the report, extent report, because a lot of results will be there in that extent report, in a single extent report. The test results related to the login functionality tests and restart tests should be there in the extent report at the end of the running of the scripts. So let's see which tests are getting executed now. Is the register account functionality completed and login test started? Yeah, login functionality related test started, guys. Compared to the register account functionality, login functionality related test will run a bit faster because less number of fields will be there. This will not take so much of time. Okay, this will not take so much of time. They will take less time when compared to the register. Or login will take less time. I think we are near to getting the report. So the login tests are running one by one. The Firefox browser the scripts are currently running. That's okay. Any browser it can run. One of the browser will check going ahead. Will not check in all the browsers going ahead. Maybe in the next run, we'll like every time we run, we'll take a different browser, guys. Okay, so that randomly we'll be able to, without knowing us, we will be doing cross browser testing also. So this time I'm running the scripts on Firefox. Next time when I run the scripts, I will choose Edge browser. Okay, most of the times we use Chrome, so it's better to use Firefox or Edge. Most of the cases, other cases, so because we tend to use Chrome browser a lot. Next time I'll definitely try to use Edge browser while running the scripts. Okay. I'll run the scripts, all the scripts in Edge browser going ahead. Okay. In the upcoming, after implementing logout test and logout test related and then all. Okay. We'll run all the tests in Edge browser to see everything is working fine or not. Okay. Randomly we'll change the browsers and run the scripts. Why to waste a lot of time there? So instead, we'll follow that process. So this is the power of the automation. You see how many tests are running. They kept on running. They kept on running. You see? You don't have to be before the machine also. You just have to run and go away. And after a while, you'll get the report generated and you can check the report. You don't have to be before your computer machine. And going ahead, guys, after some framework concepts got implemented, we'll also work on the Maven related stuff. Okay. And also we'll work on the Jenkins related stuff, GitHub Jenkins and all those stuff we'll work on. Okay. So that, we'll not run the scripts from our local machine. Rather, we'll run the script from the GitHub cloud repo and all those stuff. And that too from the Jenkins. We'll do a lot of stuff in the coming sessions. Okay. For every time we implement some test cases, we'll implement something new. Okay. But so far we have implemented good number of things in our framework. Okay. But still there is a scope for the framework to be improved and taken to the next level. Things will happen slowly, guys. We have to be patient. Okay. Yeah, done. Finally, you see, extent report also got generated automatically, guys. We don't have to go and open it manually. It got generated automatically, and you see, verify register. This many tests got verify, and you see you can get a report here. You just go here and generate this. You see total 41 tests passed, 11 tests failed, started, ended, how much time it took, and all those things details are there here. Started at 59, like almost 10 minutes of time it's taking, as near to 10 minutes. It's taking more than 10 minutes, you can say otherwise. Can get the reports here, how many got passed, how many, what is the operating system you have run the scripts and all those stuff. You see, this is 41 tests. In that 11 tests got failed, and for the failed test, did we the screenshot got generated or not? You see, for all the failed tests, the screenshot should be created, guys. Okay, screenshot should be created here. Screenshot should be created for all the field tests. Okay. If you want to get the stack trace also, we can do one more thing, guys. We can also attach the stack trace here. Okay. There is a way to, you see for all the failed test, why they are failing also it's coming. Okay. Wow. The screenshots are also taken for the failed test. You see. At high level, I'm just showing the report, guys. You don't have to investigate in full. For all the failed tests, the screenshots are being taken. Okay. Screenshots are being taken for all the failed tests. Okay. Fine. Fine then. So that's all good. The report has been generated and a very good, beautiful report and with the proper title, name, okay, timestamped, everything got created here. And this is an extent report, guys. This is called as an extent report, which we generally use in the real time. And we also can modify a big thing in the listeners. Okay, in the my listeners, you can modify a single thing that is, along with attaching the report. You can also say extent test dot. What is that, guys? Log or something. I don't remember that. Uh, Give me a second. Let me find it out what exactly that is. Info, I think so. Info. And here I need to write result dot get throwable. Okay. Put a semicolon here. That's it. Okay. Here. Okay. Status dot info you say. And status dot info. Status dot info you say. Info log. It's not like, okay. So here I have to say log otherwise, okay? I have to say log otherwise or any other things. Directly you can say info and you can directly give result dot get throwable or you can say extend test dot log and status dot info result dot get throwable. Both the ways are fine. By adding this, right, you'll also get stack trace. Whenever a particular test fails, right, in the output console, we generally get this kind of stack trace, right? That will come now, okay? Because of this will come in the report itself, okay? That I have not shown you, but maybe in the next run when I show, it will come, okay? But at a high level, guys, this project is working fine. After implementing a lot of framework concepts, still it is working fine, guys. So now we'll give a break for the framework concepts and we'll move on to the automation of the logout functionality, guys, in the upcoming sessions. The next session onwards, we are going to start implementing the automating the logout functionality. Then we'll go for forgot password and few functionalities we'll implement and then we'll implement some other frameworks. Okay. So that's how it is going to be in the upcoming sessions. Okay. So that's all for this session, guys. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.